హాయ్ అండి. ఈరోజు మీ అందరి కోసం ఒక మంచి వీడియోతో అయితే మీ ముందుకు వచ్చాను. మేమైతే కాకినాడ నుంచి షిరిడి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ అయితే ఎక్కి ఔరంగాబాద్లో అయితే దిగాము. మేము దిగిన తర్వాత ఔరంగాబాద్లో ఛత్రపతి శివాజీ స్టాచ్యూ అయితే మమ్మల్ని ఎంతగానో ఆకర్షించింది. తర్వాత మేము త్వరగా రెడీ అయిపోయి మేము అజంతా కేవ్స్కి అయితే రెడీ అయిపోయి ప్రయాణమయ్యామండి. ఔరంగాబాద్ నుంచి అజంతా కేవ్స్కి వెళ్ళడానికి పట్టిన సమయం అయితే 3 గంటలు పట్టింది. మనం క్యాబ్ సర్వీస్ తీసుకోవచ్చు, లేదంటే బస్సెస్ అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి ఔరంగాబాద్ నుంచి డైరెక్ట్గా అజంతా కేవ్స్కి. ఫైనల్లీ 3 అవర్స్ తర్వాత మనం అజంతా కేవ్స్ దగ్గరికి అయితే చేరుకున్నామండి. చేరుకున్న తర్వాత ఒక 2 కిలోమీటర్స్ లోపలికైతే నడిచిన తర్వాత మనకి షాపింగ్స్ అవన్నీ కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటాయి. తర్వాత మనకు ఒక బస్ స్టాప్ అనేది వస్తుంది. ఇది మనల్ని కేవ్స్ దగ్గర వరకు తీసుకెళ్తుంది కాబట్టి బస్ ఛార్జ్ అయితే 15 రూపీస్ అయితే ఛార్జ్ చేశారు. తర్వాత ఇక్కడ నుంచి 15 మినిట్స్ అయితే ప్రయాణం అయితే ఉంటుంది కేవ్స్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళడానికి. ఫైనలీ నేను ఎంతగానో ఎదురు చూసిన వరల్డ్ హెరిటేజ్ సైట్ అజంతా కేవ్స్ దగ్గరికి అయితే చేరుకున్నాను. తర్వాత ఇక్కడ మనకి గైడెన్స్ కానీ ఏమైనా కావాలంటే ఇక్కడ మ్యాప్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఇక్కడ అవైలబుల్గా ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి ఒకసారి చదువుకొని కూడా మీరు వెళ్ళకూడదు. ఫైనల్లీ మనం కేవ్స్ దగ్గరికి అయితే వచ్చేసాం కదా. ఇంకా చాలా దూరం నడవాలి కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ పెద్దవాళ్ళు ఎవరైతే నడవలేని వాళ్ళు ఉంటారో వారి కోసం ఇక్కడ డోలీలు అనేవి ఉంటాయండి. ఇక్కడ సిట్టింగ్లో కూర్చుంటే ఒక 4 పర్సన్స్ వాళ్ళని క్యారీ చేసుకుంటూ మనం రిటర్న్ తిరిగి వచ్చే వరకు కూడా వాళ్ళే టేక్ కేర్ చేస్తారు. సో అలా తీసుకువెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ రిటర్న్ తీసుకురావడం వరకు కూడా 2000 ఛార్జ్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో పెద్దవాళ్ళు ఉన్న ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఇక్కడ వన్స్ ఎంటర్ అయిన తర్వాత మనకి ఫుడ్ అయితే అవైలబుల్గా ఉండదు. సో మార్నింగ్ టిఫిన్ తిన్న తర్వాత ఈవినింగ్ వరకు మనకి ఏమీ దొరకదు కాబట్టి ఓన్లీ వాటర్ ఒకటి మాత్రం బాగా క్యారీ చేసుకోండి. చిన్నపిల్లలు ఉన్న వాళ్ళైతే కొంచెం కేర్ఫుల్గా ఉండాలి. మీ అందరి కోసం ఈ గుహల గురించి మొత్తం అయితే నేను వివరించాలనుకుంటున్నాను. అలాగే ఈ గుహలు గుర్రపునాడ ఆకారంలో ఉంటాయండి. చూడడానికి అయితే ఇక్కడ దూరం నుంచి చూసినా కూడా చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్గా కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటాయి. ఈ గుహలు అయితే మాత్రం సమ్మర్లో కాకుండా రైనీ సీజన్ అండ్ వింటర్ సీజన్లో వెళ్తే చాలా మంచిది. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ ఎండలు అనేవి చాలా ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నాయండి. మనకి ఇక్కడ టోటల్గా మొత్తం 26 కేవ్స్ అయితే ఉన్నాయి. ఈ కేవ్స్లో ఫస్ట్ కేవ్ అనేది చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కేవ్. ఇది ప్రతి గుహలోని కూడా ప్రతి అంగుళానికి కేవ్లో పైనంతా కూడా రంగులు అనేవి వేసి ఉంటాయి. ఎంట్రన్స్ గేట్ దగ్గర అయితే మాత్రం 2 వైపులా కూడా మొత్తం వజ్రపాణి పద్మపాణి చిత్రాలు అనేవి ఉంటాయి. ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీరు ఈ వీడియోలో చూడొచ్చు. యునెస్కో చే గుర్తించబడిన ఈ అజంతా కేవ్స్ అయితే మాత్రం చూడడానికి విదేశీయులు అయితే చాలామంది వస్తున్నారండి. ఈ భారతీయ శిల్ప కళాకారుల నైపుణ్యం కానీ ఇవన్నీ చూడడానికి గుహ నిర్మాణాల్లో అడుగడుగునా వేసిన పెయింటింగ్స్ కానీ క్రీస్తు శతాబ్దంలో ఎటువంటి డెవలప్మెంట్ లేని స్థితిలో కూడా ఇంత మంచి శిల్పకళ అనేది ఎంతో అద్భుతంగా చెక్కారు. ఆ గుహలే కానివ్వండి, శిల్పాలే కానివ్వండి, ఇవన్నీ చాలా అద్భుతమైన నిర్మాణాలు అయితే చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. మనకి ఫస్ట్ భారతదేశంలో ఉన్న మతం ఏదైనా ఉంది అంటే అది బౌద్ధ మతమే. ఈ గుహల్లో 29 గుహాలయాలను మొత్తం క్రీస్తుపూర్వం 2వ శతాబ్దంలోనే కనుగొన్నారు కాబట్టి ఇవి థేరవాడ మహాయాన బౌద్ధ సంప్రదాయాలు అయితే ఇక్కడ మనకి కనిపిస్తూ ఉంటాయండి. అలాగే గుహల గురించి పూర్తి సమాచారం అయితే తెలుసుకోవాలి అనుకుంటే ఇక్కడ ఒక గైడ్ని మాట్లాడుకుంటే సరిపోతుంది.
And I don't know, but Indians have a serious fascination for snakes. One of my colleague did his PhD on snakes, Indian films made on snakes. So he collected and compiled some 1300 films. So that much snake is popular here. So they supported the growth of Buddhism and Jainism. So their images are there in many Buddhist and Jaina films. Hood of cobra should be taken as an emblem, as each country comes with an emblem. US has a eagle, we have a 4-headed lion like that. On both the sides we have these pot-bellied figures. We call them servants of Kuber. Belly symbolizes Kuber, god of servants of Kuber. And Shankha and Padma, they were called Nidhis. Nidhi means currency. Shankha and Padma were the formats of currency. These iron hooks According to carbon dating, they are 1500 year old. They were used to tie flowers, toran we call. So, this is the method. Chisel the rock, apply layer of mud plaster, which contains good quality clay, cow dung, rice husk, vegetable glue, vegetable fiber, pulp of banana, and wood ash. Coat it with lime and then use mineral colors. Red is red ochre, yellow is yellow ochre, lime is white, this blue is lapis lazuli imported from Iran. For green, they use the mineral called copper glaucomite. You can see those dots here in between. And then what to do? Use red oxide pencil, that red oxide mineral, crush it to powder, make pencils, and then go with the outline sketches. You can see those outline sketches. And once you finish that outline sketch, you can paint them. So Michelangelo gives us some idea that how the way he painted the Sistine Chapel. You have to put scaffolding sleeve and then paint. These two people, they're wearing socks. That too, designed socks with matching turbans. The Central Indian climate don't need socks, but we had trade with Rome. So they sold us socks, we sold them crow. We sold them crow. Crows were needed on ships, not normal crow, trained crow, very costly crow. They will. So the painting turned out. These are parents of Buddha, Shuddhodhana and Mahamaya. One night when mother of Buddha was sleeping, she saw a dream that a white baby elephant entered her bedroom, saluted the queen, took her on, Parikrama we call, and the elephant goes in the womb of mother of Buddha. They are unable to understand the meaning of the dream. So the next morning they call astrologers, Raj Jyotisha. See the next panel. So Raj Jyotisha, how to identify them? So normally they are shown with ash marks on their forehead and neck, which you can see it very clearly. They tell the mother of Buddha that the dream you saw, which will have a baby, your baby will either become a king or he will go back. The baby is baby. Baby is king, either he will become a king or he will attain enlightenment. That's enlightenment means Buddha. If one attains Buddhi, he will be called Buddha. Buddha is a title for this. Then small pictures are there. And they will paint it up to here, but it's due to the guts and the urine will also increase. Now these two figures can go close to see. Just saw them outside. Servants of Kuber.
All these are beside.
They are all Buddha pictures.
Buddha pictures only, not beside also.
No. They are in here.
Yeah.
Nada, we just saw them outside.
Okay,
You see, they're both aside. Basically, this community supported. They are all Buddha pictures.
Buddha pictures only, no? This side also.
No. They are all Naga. We just saw them outside.
Okay, the
You see,
side
they are both
painting.
the side.
Okay.
Basically, this community supported Masana. Counting finger is teaching. Hello shows is enlightened. Buddha delivered his first lecture in a deer park at some. So the two deer and a wheel is replicated. This is a very common sadhana.
That's right.
That's why we always see those wheels. In this Vishnu Dharmotara theory, the couple had 500 children. So sometimes they show humor with the school. The school teacher sitting in deep side corner with a stick in his hand. Some sincere students are writing. Behind these pillars, backbenchers are writing. So child psychology in Indian school has not improved.
Very nice. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
In schools, that we studied this thing on a reading basis, written basis. This is a visual history. It was not repainted, so you can take it as a primary data representing Indian society of 500 AD or CE. What we find out? Cushion sofas were there in the elite class for sitting. See this man with a moustache wearing a round collared full sleeves blue shirt. A lady in a wooden palace balcony holds a mirror to the left hand, right hand fingers in a makeup box. Lid of that box is open. They used to play internal games. You can see from that side. So swinging was a part of entertainment. See this prince behind. There is a pillow with a checks design pillow cover. So what we credit Burberry for is actually Madras silks. And below we see a cargo ship. It means sea trade was there. And past 20 years, a lot of research is available on the Coromandel coast on south about Indo-Roman sea trade. And Strabo, the historian, has written that if 10 cargo ships sail from India to Rome, and if 2 reach to the destination with the loss of 8, they still used to be trapped. If you see his hairs, they look white. But this painting is famous for pillars. They look one behind another. The depth is perspective. So painting is 900 years before Renaissance. And you go with this leggings, no? I did a tour here for this Lyra. They manufacture leggings. So I showed the team of designers a legging here which is 1500 euros. The next painting we mark at Ajantha. Or Padma means lotus, Pane means his hand, shown with a pearl necklace. Eyebrows are painted in a single stroke of brush. The expression of face, the feeling of serenity, that's the key. See, when you compare Indian portraits with Greco-Roman art, they are more muscular, they pay more attention on the anatomy and physiological side. Whereas our paintings are more introvert in nature. So we don't pay that body is not important. Expressions and the connectivity to your soul is important. Same Buddha statue. Now this Vajrapani's picture, nowadays we see it more for textile and jewellery. So jewellery engineering reached its peak level. See, to shoot pearl, they used silver powder. For gold powder and mica. And that's the reason why when you put torchlight, it shines. This is a bull. Walk around, change inside and see. You go to any side, you get a feeling as if he's watching it. And then in 9th and 10th standard in India, in geometry classes, we all use compass.
Yes.
Such instruments must be there. Otherwise, without compass, you cannot have such results. What you see in center, flowers, birds, fruits, geometrical designs, cartoon-like figures. No meaning as such, only for decoration. But the masterpiece is this: 4 deer with 1 head. Head is common to all the 4. Not so easy to draw such artwork in stone. If you do mistake in stone, no success. If they are with musical instruments, we call them Gandharva. And if they are with half-body bird, we call them Kinnara. So you need to understand and remember a whole lot of these calculations behind. So we say that it is half complete. So first of all, if we try to analyze, pillars are not ornamented, walls are not polished, many rooms not yet chiseled, many statues incomplete. The ceiling polishing is not there, but the central statue is complete. So the formula is, in a half complete cave, the central statue is always complete. In incomplete cave, we don't see the cutting of stone itself. Below the feet of Buddha, in script Brahmi language Sanskrit, an inscription is written that Mathura Das the merchant gave money to make the cave. Only with Britishers, this surname culture came in India. Otherwise, before Britishers, we used to add geographic location to our names. So Mathura Das, Das means he was a merchant. Mathura is his geographic location. So the hypothesis says probably he died in between, or he became bankrupt. Political instability might have stopped this work. So these are yakshas, 4 plus 4. When they are here, we call them kichakas. And here they are shown with musical instruments in their hand.
Yakshas.
Get them. The dots are of bats. And some standing figures are there. But the main statue, the size of the statue is always in proportion to the size of the hall. If the hall is bigger, you have to change the size of the statue also. The statue is first chiseled, polished, plastered, and
The mudra name you have.
pravachana. It's like it's counting fingers 1, 2. We are interested to see those rules. So walk through. You can see 2, 3 here and so this is same thing. But we need to understand how to make these rules. So start cutting like this. Then go deeper. Different size of chisel and hammers. See, the markings are different at different places.
Maybe the rock stones only as instruments.
Chisels, wood steel we call. Andhra used to make wood steel, carbonic steel.
Then steel is
And this discovery happened just in the Osmania University campus. And so, what the major export from South was metal.
Yes.
And then they created a three holes
Okay.
in a series.
Okay.
And then we get a wood here, soft wood, stuck it, and put water.
Imbibition.
Yeah, it
Imbibe the water, this is a science.
But on the other side, they also use the heat and crack method.
Okay.
What is it? So, heat the rock and
Sudden-
no, but for that they used buttermilk,
Okay.
fermented buttermilk.
Okay.
So drop it and then it develops crack. Now how buttermilk helps more better than water? So these are the things which we need to study. It has ground floor, first and second floor. Here we only have first floor.
Okay.
Whatever you see, this is all cement work. Pictures we lost.
Cement work.
These are cement pillars.
Wooden.
Archaeology did in 1960. But there are water tanks, and almost we have 10 tanks of this size, 20 by 20 feet. Storing rain water in rainy season so that you can utilize in summer. Kindly, madam, due to that. So I don't have anything special to show. If you want, you can take a look. No, half complete. Now, how we come to
If
this
you want to tell us anything important here, we can see.
up to where it is dark,
Okay.
that's the real estate.
Okay.
Rest is the cement. formulas, the more sculptures you see, the modern will be the cave in Ajantha. Because we know that people shifted their interest from painting to sculptures. 600 AD. This we modified now. Recently. There should be a square hall, which is not there. Hall to the statue, the depth should be short. So we put this theory comes from the research of Dr. Watt. They're always identical.
Buddha says no ideal worship, but largest ideal is Buddha's only.
Because
In
by
China
100 AD, in India, they had severe competition from Hinduism and Jainism. So they were forced to adopt the ideology which was popular in India. Behind there is a way to walk around. What you see is a stupa. These don't have Buddha benches. They only use 4 colors, black, white, red, and yellow. And such turbans in India we see from period of Maurya to Gupta. And then the trace sketches of these pictures were done by Sir Syed Ahmed, very renowned. They used wooden beams like this. Now the wood perished in long run. The minerals which got accumulated behind, we see the square pattern. There are 39 pillars. The pillar where you see picture is the real part of the pillar. Rest it's a cement modification. Again, last color painting dates back to 100 BC, recognized by the visitors while then continued. He writes that in the mobile. Put the date 28 April 1819.
Okay.
And the Ministry of Culture invited his great grandson in 2019 for a function of celebrating 200 years of Ajantha's rediscovery.
In recent times,
And office sells it. You get it in India, Hyderabad also. No, it costs 1240. 1240. Huh? So you can see jewelry, pearl necklaces. And in that book, these sketches were printed. So you can actually see how it looks like. In center, they made a stone hook to tie one oil lamp for light.
okay.
And a merchant named Ghanam Das gave money to make this cave.
Ganamdas.
The script is Brahmi, language is Pali.
Pali.
Yeah, for Mahayana caves, the language changes from Pali to Sanskrit. So Magadhi, Ardhamagadhi, Paishachi, Gandhari, Pali, these are the ancient languages. Kharas.